Hey, what's up? This your boy Big Man. You already know what it is, man. So let's get right to it. Okay, so today we're going to be talking about Pooh Shiesty, man. Now, Pooh Shiesty is, man, he's basically went out on social media and talked about the ops, man, and let it be known that he might want to take it to the fisticuffs, man. He's tired of all this shooting, and it looks like it's time to show what you got with them hands. I guess everybody is getting inspired by all these boxing matches with these celebrities and stuff. Now, other than Pooh Shiesty, I want to talk about this Julio Foolio song, When I See You, man. It's gaining a lot of traction on social media, and everybody is talking about the fact that he's going so hard on Yungeen, Ace, and Ksoo. Now, before we get to the specifics, do me a favor. Make sure you hit that like button, make sure you hit that subscribe button, and man, let's get it. Okay, now that we got that out of the way, let's talk about Pooh Shiesty going on social media and letting it be known that he's all about putting up them hands and using the dukes and scrapping it out with the ops. Now, Pooh Shiesty took to social media and basically put out a video where he detailed the fact that, he's not with all this running down on the ops and trying to take their chain and pulling out the tool and flashing out on cats. He said, man, if most folks had to use their hands and resort to the fisticuffs, it would be a lot less snatching the chains because he knows that he can take care of himself with his hands. Now, Pooh Shiesty is definitely putting this out there in the forefront and jumping on top of something that a lot of people wouldn't talk about. Like, most people, if they didn't have the toolie on them, man, they would be soft as you know what. But Pooh Shiesty didn't only just, say this. He put a video out about it. So, man, let's check this out.
Next month, 2021, no more guns. Everything back to fight. Beat out some of you. And we done that play the chain snatching game. Let's go and start that off like in they chain snatch. Yeah. Let's see who can snatch some more chain. I'ma pop it off. My features half out right now. I'm gonna pop this off. Hey.
Now, in that video, you can hear that Pooh Shiesty is just letting the ops know, or anybody out there in the streets know, that, hey, man, if you coming for his chain, no problem. Or you coming for anybody in this crew chain, no problem. Just be ready to use the hands. Let's put the guns down and let's start swinging. And if you about hitting, you about hitting. But I got to say one thing, man. If the King Von situation didn't teach us anything, it's that, man, most cats nowadays are not down to hit, man. It ain't going like that. So don't ever get caught out there. And I'm hoping Pooh Shiesty doesn't think he could just be out there and, lacking, man, because it just ain't that type of situation going on now. You know what I mean? And I'm no type of street dude or anything like that, right? But I just see it for what it is. Because for all intents and purposes, Von and Quando could have allegedly just got it going, you know what I mean? But you see how it ended, man. And you don't want to get caught up in a situation like that because cats is not out here shooting a fair one, using the fisticuffs. They on something else, and I don't know what's up with it, man. But it's a nice effort, man, on Pooh Shiesty's side. Now, he did talk about features, so I guess, man, he letting artists know that he's willing to work with artists because dude is killing it right now. Him and Lil Durk were just on the Tonight Show. Think about that. The Tonight Show. I mean, the regular American know who Pooh Shiesty and Lil Durk are probably pretty much right now. So he's at a level of stardom that's to be admired, man. Hopefully he can use some of this wisdom and, I see what he's trying to do. He can try to stay up out of the street stuff, man. Just leave it alone. You're already successful. You got a platinum plaque. It's going good. Man, forget about it. It is what it is. So now let's talk about this Julio Foolio diss record, man. Now, Julio Foolio took Fantasia's song, When I See You, and made a scathing diss at Yungeen, Ace, Ksoo, and some of his deceased homeboys like 23 and a whole bunch of other folks like Michi or whatnot, right? And Leaky and all those cats, man. So it seems like Julio Foolio is not letting up off the gas, man. I mean, since Yungeen, Ace and Spinner Benz and Whopper with the Chopper and all them, man, since their song is a certified hit, it seems like he's on the offense, man. He keeps making diss songs, and this one happens to be, I hate to say it, man, because it's a serious situation, but the song is funny, man, because yes, he's talking about real deal situations, but the way that he sings on the track and the raps on the track, you're like, man, it's hilarious, man. It's funny to hear. I hate to make light of a serious situation because they definitely got a thing that's going on back and forth between them that, it doesn't seem like it's coming to an end anytime soon. And Who I Smoke just added more fuel to the flame, it seems like, man. Now, this song, When I See You by Julio Foolio, the only thing that makes it funny is the fact that it does make sense. Like the lyrics make sense. The storytelling, he's talking about the situation that Yungeen Ace was in where, he lost 3 of his homeboys, including one of his brothers or whatever. And he's talking about the situation with Blue being locked up and the rumors with that. Ksoo being locked up and the rumors with that. And it's a lot. He covers a whole lot in this 3-minute song. It's like 3 minutes and 30 seconds. And he put it on his social media. He leaked it himself so people could hear it. And man, it's actually getting a pretty good response. Now, somebody who wasn't feeling it was Wappa with the Chopper, or Deucey, or whatever you want to call it. His name, Dutchie, Deucey, Wappa with the Chopper. It's all of those 3 as far as I'm concerned. But he went to social media to make a response to this new Julio Foolio track. Wappa with the Chopper took to social media and he said this. And I'm going to have to improvise because he uses some language that I can't use on this platform. Now, he says this. He said, man, this cat going to use every sample in the world trying to get a quarter of what Who I Smoke got. It's not happening, gang. Sorry. Laughing emojis. Take that L and move on, Bibby, an international pack. And more laughing emojis. So you can see, man, they don't have any problem dissing each other back and forth in the most extreme fashion, man. And he's mentioning Bibby, and you can see pictures on Wappa with the Chopper's page and Spinner Benz's page where they have old Mike Bibby jerseys, and that's them sending a subliminal message to Julio Foolio about his homeboy Bibby that passed away. And, Bibby, like I said, was a really young dude who passed away in a horrible situation, man. Just senseless gun violence on both ends, man. But this Julio Foolio song is actually pretty good. I mean, if you like that type of drill rap or whatever, but his take on it and being kind of funny with it, it just brought me back to the old 50 Cent way of dissing people when he used to diss people on mixtapes. He used to sing and stuff like that and make it a little comical. And it just adds a little bit of something different, as opposed to like the traditional drill diss records where you just rapid fire lyrics and names and stuff like the last 2 songs, you know what I mean? Because Who I Smoke and the song Julio Foolio and them, the beatbox remix that Julio Foolio and Kojak did, they were basically just naming our folks. And it was a long list of names. Now, he names a lot of people in this one, and he talks about Ksoo. He actually said free Ksoo, and you understand the implications in that. He wants Ksoo free, and then the next line is why he wants Ksoo free, and it's a lot going on, man. It's a lot going on. But I know a lot of people online right now are talking about this diss, and man, a lot of people are feeling it, man. I know Yungeen Ace and them aren't feeling it, but it's just an interesting take on an already current beef in hip-hop. You know what I mean? Now, what do you guys think, man? What do you think about what Pooh Shiesty said? Do you think that cats will ever get back to where they throwing hands, or is that just a done thing forever? And what do you think about this Julio Foolio song, When I See You? Is this funny or is it not funny because he's talking about serious dealings in the streets and actual people who have actually passed away? Now, with that, this has been your boy Big Man. Please do me a favor. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. And make sure you hit that notification bell so that way you get a notification every time I drop this hot content. And we out of here. Peace.